Quotes by famous people. Mark Twain. The lack of money is the root of all evil. It's easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Get your facts first, then you can distort them as you please. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight and the dog. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and a man. It ain't those parts of the Bible that I can't understand that bother me. It is the parts that I do understand. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. I don't like to commit myself about heaven and hell. You see, I have friends in both places. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. There are basically two types of people. People who accomplish things and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. Do the thing you fear most, and the death of fear is certain. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. Let us endeavor so to live, so that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. man's character may be learned from the adjectives which he habitually uses in conversation. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. Noise proves nothing. Often a hen who's merely laid an egg cackles as if she laid an asteroid. The very ink with which history is written is merely fluid prejudice. Laws control the lesser man. Right conduct controls the greater one. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. Name the greatest of all inventors: accident. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. When your friends begin to flatter you on how young you look, it's a sure sign you're getting old. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. It is easier to stay out than get out. There is no sadder sight than a young pessimist. When people do not respect us, we are sharply offended, yet in his private heart, no man much respects himself. A man is never more truthful than when he acknowledges himself a liar. The main difference between a cat and a lie is that a cat only has 9 lives. The man who is a pessimist before 48 knows too much. If he's an optimist after it, he knows too little. Principles have no real force except when one is well fed. It is just like man's vanity and impertinence to call an animal dumb because it is dumb to his dull perceptions. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Thank you.